Where are they?
911, what's the emergency, please?
Just 3 months ago, I had finally bought my dream bike, a Suzuki GSXR 1000. I was elated. I had no idea this was about to happen.
I had it parked and facing out. Yeah, this was like the front of it right here. They look like they dragged it where?
Right here, I mean, it looks like the tire just got pushed.
Yeah, the handles were locked.
But I mean, look like you got both their feet, they were working like. But yeah, I mean, the bike,
cover
if you
the
were
front.
to grab the front and lock down together, I think right here, 100%.
Yeah.
But so there's no like screen in the shelter you just put in the garage?
It's St. Patrick's Day. And I was gonna start the day off by going to the beach with my friend and watch the sunrise. And last night I parked in this gated parking garage of my friend's apartment. And I just walked out and my bike was stolen last night.
A private gated parking garage. Supposedly, only residences holding a key fob can get in and out of this gate. In addition to the security gate, the apartment complex advertises safe parking for its residences, complete with a security guard monitoring the area and several security cameras, which coincidentally did not capture the only entrance and exit to the parking garage. To make matters worse, I found out there have been several motorcycles stolen from this parking garage this year alone. It's hard to believe that management has this knowledge and still hasn't changed a single thing. Not even a camera angle. So, knowing this, we decided to move the remaining bike in our group inside because we don't want to risk another incident.
Oh, that's funny.
That's what you gotta do. This sucks.
After the officer left and we moved the bike inside, there was nothing else I could do besides try to shake it off and let time pass until Monday came around. I was going to go back to the office and hopefully get some helpful footage or answers from the head manager.
It's Monday now. And I go see the manager of the apartment complex, pull up the security footage, see if they can locate a van or something.
Unfortunately, since you are a guest and you're not a leaseholder, it's not something that you can request.
Needless to say, it was useless going to management. She seemed more preoccupied with holding and petting her dog than getting up and even checking the footage. I left the office feeling so helpless and frustrated. But I want to wrap up this story. I want to tell you what happened after this weekend. The weekend. Frankly, I was on the fence about sharing this story. It's not the story I want to share on my channel. It's not something I want to tell, but it's a story I have to tell. And for the sake of keeping you guys in the loop, and some of you have already asked, like, where did the bike wrap go? Well, 3 months after my bike was bought, it was stolen. It was only 3 weeks after my bike wrap had been finished, which is also heartbreaking. The whole thing was a bummer, but let me wrap it up. What happened after this weekend? Well, upon leaving, the officer, he said something that really stuck with me. He said that the police department has only a few officers in the theft realm, and they were so backed up that it would take maybe 2 weeks before they even look at my case. That sucked to hear. He did advise that if I want to find my bike, the best chances are to find it myself. Officer said that a couple years prior, a girl had her bike stolen. She had a tracker in it, and she tracked the bike, told the police where it was, and because of that, they found her bike and so many others, and it was the towing company owner who was in with a security guard, and they had their little thievery business. So, officer told me that story, advised that I look for my bike. Guess what happened? 5 days later, we find my bike on Facebook Marketplace, and the person who posted labeled it as bike for sale by parts. It had a picture of my bike. We told the police all they had to do was go undercover and act like they were buying a part. I had certain aftermarket parts that would have identified the vehicle. Wouldn't you know, the creator of this post was the owner of a towing company in Miami. I can't help but to remember all of the issues that the apartment complex had as well. The security guard who was on duty was nowhere on the premises. The cameras were all pointed to doors or stairways and not the actual cars or vehicles or parking garage itself. There's not a single piece of footage of the entrance and exit of the parking garage, and the management couldn't be bothered to help. I can't help but to wonder how many people are in on this. I definitely think the security guard has something to do with it. But unfortunately, the police, I never heard from them again. We found the bike, located it, told them a name, told them address, told them the business, and I never heard anything about it. So here we are, 4 months later. It ended up taking 2.5 months for insurance to come through. Thank God I had insurance. This is what it's for. Gap insurance has been giving me some issues, but they're finally sending a check and coming through as well. I couldn't wait anymore after 2.5 months, so I went ahead and got a new 2024 Suzuki GSXR 1000. Thank God. Riding is my daily dose of dopamine, and to not ride for so long, honestly, I really fell into such a deep sadness, and I'm just so glad to be out of that now and finally have the money coming through and taking care of the loss, and I'm just happy to be moving forward. So if you made it this far in the video, you are a true MVP. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening to my story. The rest of the channel is not going to be like this negative and serious, but this sucked. It sucked to put up with. It sucked to go through, and I wouldn't wish it on anybody. I, from this point forward, have and will take precautions, because now I know how dirty people can be. So anyways, I have a lot of adventures that I have already begun to take and are planning to take, and I can't wait to share. I hope you stick around. See y'all later. Stay safe.